Fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-dee. I am a wee Irish lad. Fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-dee. I am a wee Irish lad. What it do? What it do? What it do? Hello, 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 everybody. Howdy. What it do? Oh, you degenerates and trolls. Glormp. A glormp to you. What it do? What it do? Well, it's the, Paul's a gay bear. I am not, dude. I am not a homo. Okay? Quit calling me a homo. All of you haters out there telling me that I'm a homo, I am not a homo. Paul shits sandwiches. I do? Man, I wish I could shit sandwiches. That'd be amazing. Glorpo. What did you do on Black Friday? I do what I did, like every year I do the same thing on Black Friday. I stay as far away from any kind of shopping as possible. Like, I just make it a point to not go out anywhere on Black Friday. Fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. Like, that, whatever, you know. Some people are into it. You want to go bargain hunting and shit, whatever. I'm not trying to shit on you, but that is, like, I'd rather be, like, in solitary confinement in a shitty prison than at a Black Friday sale. Like, I'd rather go spend my day in solitary than brave the fucking giant herd of idiots. I already have to do that too much for my own liking anyway. Like, anytime you want to go somewhere cool, there's going to be a herd of idiots there that you have to contend with. Yeah, I'm not interested in getting my fucking head squashed like a mushmelon for a $600 TV, you know. No thanks. You're just watching me debate Howard Bloom. I don't think we dated. I think he and I had a conversation. Like, a debate is like moderated and has an overarching topic and all that shit. I've never been to a concert, but in case I do go, any tips? Yeah, I mean, like, wear something. Wear like something. If you're gonna wear a sweater, make sure it's something that you can like peel off and shit, because it's probably gonna get pretty hot, depending on where you are in the concert too. Like, if you're up in the seats, like, don't plan on sitting down, because the people in front of you will likely be standing up and the people in front of them will likely be standing up. So just because you're up in the bleachers doesn't mean that you're going to get to sit down and watch the show for most concerts. If you're down on the floor, just, I don't know, depending on what kind of concert it is, once again, like, you're going to deal with people bumping into you and invading your personal space and fucking jostling to get in front of you and shit, you know. It's just kind of a must at concerts. Praise be the Shroom Church. Okay. I like Moira, dude. I played a little Overwatch last night and started playing Moira, and she's a lot of fun. Just played some games with Ashley last night. Yeah, I mean, stay away from a Justin Keane concert if you can, because it's too crazy. It's too crazy. People mosh too hard at a Justin Keane show. Glormp, 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 glormpity, glormp, 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 glormpity, glormp, glormp, glormp. Hey, hey, hey. Cosby coming out of his fucking rape trial. Mr. Cosby, Mr. Cosby, do you have any comment on the proceedings today? Hey, hey, hey. I love it, dude. What a weirdo. Oh man, what a weirdo. What is the best way to die? I mean, we've discussed this. I've already come up with the way that I want to die. It's the volcano, dude. I want to parachute, not parachute. I want to skydive from way above an active volcano into the volcano while jerking off, and right as I slam into the magma chamber, I want to fucking blow my load. And hopefully the impact of me hitting it causes it to explode. That would be amazing. What about getting slingshotted at Billy? That'd be a horrible way to die, dude. That would be a horrible way to die. I would be vaporized and inseminate the earth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. I will have fucked the planet at that point. You see what I mean? You get where it's going and go where it's getting. I go out by fucking the planet, dude. Drowning or burning alive. I would rather not either of those, if that's okay. You're underestimating how much that would hurt. Not for long, dude. Like, it would hurt for a blinding second. You know what I mean? And then it would just be over. I'd be dead. I'd be gone. I will have inseminated Mother Earth with my seed, dude. Fucked the whole planet, dude. Did I miss a super chat? I did. Where's Streamlabs? I just don't have it set up for these. I do these on my mobile device, so no Streamlabs, I guess. Let's see. Hi, Paul. Have some money. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you. Lava isn't like water. I know it isn't. That's why, like, dude, if you skydive, you would instantly die as soon as you hit the fucking surface of the water. It's like hitting concrete. It's like, yeah, it would probably hurt for a flash, a fraction of a second. Just like any other, you jump out of a plane, lava's just gonna fucking, it's gonna be like fucking solid steel. And then whatever's left of me will be instantly, cremated, which is nice, because that's what I want anyway. You'd feel the heat as you got close. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you would. You will burn to death well before impact. I'm gonna be in a flame retardant suit, dude. A flame retardant suit. Be no burning. My suit will combust seconds before I ejaculate into the earth. Come on. Come on, man. You're just trying to nitpick. You're just trying to nitpick my most awesome way to die. Are you going to jack off with a bulking suit covering your whole body? They've got like automatic things that dudes can buy now. I'll just have the suit built around that. There'll be something sucking my dick, you know what I mean? And I'll have like a little control where I can disengage it right as I blow my load, right as I hit the fucking volcano, dude. Done. Next. I mean, you can nitpick my awesome idea all day long. More super chats. Opinion on the new Eminem track? Are you talking about his Trump track? Or is there another new one? If you're talking about the Trump track, it's the lamest song he's ever done. Because it kind of betrays everything that Eminem is about. So, I haven't even heard the one he did with Beyonce. So, why is the sky red and why can't I see the moon? Jesus. Paul will ride a Sibian as he plummets into the volcano. Yeah, that'd be cool. Strap myself onto a Sibian. Can we see the state of your hair growth? Why, dude? Why do people always want to see my hair? There it is. It's growing back. It's growing back. Probably gonna shave it again soon. Maybe not all the way down. But it's too cold to have my scalp breathe today. I want my scalp nice and warm today. Am I Jesus? No. No, sir. Not a bad head of hair for a Jew. I don't even know if I'm a Jew, man. I've got to find that shit out. If you had to take a DP antagonist out to a nice dinner, who would it be and where? An antagonist. I have to sit through a dinner with them. So let's weed people out. This is not an easy question to answer because I don't know that I would really want to go. I mean, on one level, I'll sit down and have a beer with anybody, but on another level, like I don't know which of these people I'd want to be exposed to. G-Man, maybe. Corpse Midget. Nah, I wouldn't want to go out with Geegan Veins, dude. Not Gale, not Tommy, not Mario. Steve Shives is a definite no. Steve Shives is the hardest no on this list. Like, I would not. Milo, maybe. Milo might be fun to go to dinner with. I'd make him eat like hamburgers. You know what I mean? Some like greasy ass fucking diner type food. I agree. All these people are obnoxious. That's kind of the point. It's like, what kind of obnoxious do I want to expose myself to over the course of a, hour and a half, 2 hour long dinner? Sargon is not like an antagonist, though. He's not a bad guy. He's just a guest that's been on the show. Razorfish, oh. I don't know, man. I don't know. That might be a good one. I don't know. Dusty, no. No, no, no. Tim Black's not. Tim Black kind of used to be an antagonist, but he became a friend of the show. Yeah. Dusty. Devin Tracy, yeah. Make Devin Tracy sit down to a meal with me. Because I know that's actually a pretty good one, because I know that my presence would bother him on the same level that his presence would bother me. So at least, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be a lopsided transaction. You know what I mean? We would both desperately not want to be there. Looking, yeah. I mean, it would be kind of hard to eat with his albino pucker face sitting across, but I mean, it's probably hard to eat across from me too. So, I can't believe that I have to sit here with this disgusting, fat, grotesque, regressive piece of shit and watch him stuff more and more calories into his face. Do you have any idea that you're eating more calories right now on that plate than I'll probably eat in the next 4 days? I mean, ugh, it's fucking disgusting. Ugh. What about taking the beast out to dinner? Nah, nah. How long do I want my beard to get? I mean, I trim it back when it's in need of another pruning. I try and keep it like I don't really want because I'll never have the long ass beard and shit. It just gets to the point where it's too much, and I trim it back a little bit, and it's due. It's due. Mr. Naughty Priest, dude. Remember, all your problems will be solved if you put your dick on Pornhub. You're convincing me day by day, Mr. Naughty Priest. You're convincing me. I mean, I'm pretty close to Osama level, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess his was way longer. He had the way, I don't want that shit. I don't even, like, do I have 5 fuckable holes? I've only got 2. Oh, Mr. Naughty Priest. You disgusting bastard, you. He wants that dick, and he wants it on Pornhub. How much for you to shave your entire beard into just a Hitler mustache? How much? Um, How long do I have to keep it? Like, do I just got to do it and take a picture of myself or something? Because if I've got to walk around with it and shit, I'm not trying to 10 DP shows. Jesus Christ. I just got to keep it that way until it grows out again. That's horrible. Everybody's giving me different fucking answers to the time. I mean, yeah, the price for that would depend on what I had to do while I had it. Like, if I've got to, like, appear in public and shit a bunch of times, I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with getting punched in the back of my head and shit just because I've got a mustache that looks like Hitler's mustache. 27 years. All right. I do it for 27 years for $27 billion. There you go. $1 billion a year, I would live with a Hitler mustache. And I would pay that up to the best of my ability. I mean, of course, I might die before 26 years is up, but assuming I don't, because that $26 billion will let me just live out in the middle of fucking nowhere with every luxury that I'd ever want, never having to deal with other people as long as I live. So there we go. How many tokens for a private show? Depends on what you want in that private show, now don't it? What do you want to see? How much do you want to see? You're going to have to show me with your tokens. God, what a fucked up job that must be. I guess for some people maybe it's cool. They just get to get paid to jerk off. Which, whatever, I guess. How much to get a Paul sex doll? I don't know. I mean, you could do it like without my intervention. Like you could call up that place that makes those real dolls and send them pictures of me and say, "Hey, I want a doll of this fucking fat neck beard here," and they could do it for you. I know that because they were gonna do an Eric the Midget doll for Howard Stern. Eric the Midget was this angry little midget guy that would call in, and they were gonna get a doll made exactly to look like him so that Richard and Sal could fuck it on the show. Real doll doesn't make plus size dolls. I don't think that's true, dude. I don't think that's true. Yeah, dude. Poor little Eric died. Hey, Paul, you said when you were a manager you had to fire people. Did you ever do it because you had to, but you felt they didn't deserve to be fired? No. Like if there was some leeway or something, I was not a fucking ball buster when I was in charge of that sort of thing. Everybody that I fired deserved to be fired. No showing over and over, shit like that. I mean, you can't, if somebody no showed, like a no show, one no show, depending on their response to it, is enough to fire somebody. And I would usually talk to somebody and be like, look, you do this again and I got to let you go. They want me to fire you now. And if they did it again, a few of them did. I mean, it's not a fun thing to do, but the worst firing I did, I didn't have to do a whole lot of firing. I wasn't the manager in charge of that for very long when I was with Starbucks, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. I only fired 2 or 3 people, maybe a few more, and none of them were really like, I don't know. Nobody freaked out. It was all just kind of like, oh yeah. When he was asked what was my quitting like? My quitting, like, I've never quit a job in a big huff or anything. I've always just given notice. And, like, when I quit that job to start the school district job, I just walked in one day when I knew what the start date of the other job was. And I said, I get my two weeks notice here. I've got another opportunity, and that's it. You're such a good example, Paul. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I am. I am a good example. Do you ever sexually harass a coworker? By like today's standards, do I think? I don't know, dude. That's a tough question to answer because like I goofed around with employees in ways that may have been construed as sexual harassment. Had them do the same to me. Like workplaces, especially those kind of like lower income workplaces, tend to have a lot of that shit. Now it's not, nobody was playing slap ass or I wasn't grabbing titties or anything. I've never done anything like that, but joking and shit. Yeah, it was like a mutual thing. But like, once again, nowadays, one of those chicks could come back and be like, Paul talked about his balls in front of me. And I've never forgotten it. I was making a cappuccino. It's okay, take your time. Okay. I was making a cappuccino and he said, He said something about how one time his sister kicked him in the balls. Oh God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Naughty priest fucked up. Real price for Paul Cock is $5. You think so? Oh. The first time I saw a penis, you were 11. A boy told you to look under his desk and his dick was out. That's it. You got roasted, dude. That's a pretty good one. I'm going to have to use that. Dude, I'm going to do one of these streams one day and wait for TJ to come out here. I'm going to be like, dude, TJ, you got to see this shit. Look under the table, dude.
Scotty or something.
No, dude, you're the only one that is reliable, because I don't want to sit here with my pants off forever.
Yeah, that's true.
Scotty may never come, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I do it while I'm sitting at my desk over there. I could be like, dude, Scotty, you have got to come over here and look under here, dude. My dick and balls are out.
How's the people doing?
How the people doing? They're doing okay.
How you faggots doing?
Dude, Mr. Naughty Priest dropped a $200.
Thanks, Mr. Naughty Priest.
You know,
we appreciate that shit, dog.
Reserve fucking.
You rich bastard.
But yeah, dude, that's a pretty good prank. Hey, look under my desk. Gotcha.
That kid grew up to be one of the Hollywood sexual predators.
Were there any weird sex scandals at your high school? Sex scandals. Nothing weird, I don't think. I don't remember. There was a teacher, a coach that was a coach when I was there. Nothing ever happened. Like, I don't remember anything happening to me or anybody I knew with him. But he was caught in the park in town trying to solicit sex from, like, teenage boys and shit. So there was that. That was pretty scandalous.
Scotty had a teacher that was accused of inappropriate shit.
Yeah. Dude, I had a couple of teachers I wanted to do some inappropriate shit to me, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. My, like, 7th and 8th grade teacher, I had the same teacher for both. And man, dude, oh, it was horrible. I wanted it so bad. Never got it. I guess 8th graders can't. Fat little 8th graders don't have much game.
Damn. Quite a shame.
I don't think I had any hot, like, high school teachers, which is a shame, too. All my high school teachers were, like, old ladies.
Should have seen her back in 57, though. Blowjob to some dude in the back of the auditorium.
Really?
During like a rally or some shit.
Damn.
Pretty brazen.
That's a trooper right there, man. That's marriage material. She'll blow you in the back of the auditorium, man.
Yeah, with the whole school there.
You better put a fucking ring on that immediately. Yeah, there was all, like, there was rumors about people that had fucked here, fucked there. I don't remember anybody getting outright caught.
Yeah, I don't remember anything that rose to the level of scandal.
I was at the center of kind of a little controversial thing. I think I've talked about it on here before, but whatever. There were all these, like, Latin American clubs at my school. There was, like, one called Maya, and there was the Latino student union or whatever the fuck, right? And I was just joking with my friends one day about how it would be funny to have like a Caucasian culture club, call it the CCC. And that conversation kept happening, and we ended up deciding to try and do it. And so we submitted the fucking the request to start the CCC, and all of us got called into the principal's office, and like all of the upper level school people were there and told us that, you know, under no circumstances could we have this. And we kind of went in there with the intent to fight it at first, but we were all told that we were going to be expelled. So the CCC went away.
They've had a tough time actually expelling you for that, but
I think they'd find a way.
yeah.
I never, you know, either while I was a kid or while I worked for the school district, I never saw anybody have any problem getting a kid expelled. They want you out, you gone.
You go. Could have took it up with the ACLU. I guess you guys probably didn't have that much fight in you for that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
CCC.
the crux of our argument, because we knew that they were going to go at the perceived racism angle, was like, well, why is it not racist for Mexican kids to get together and exclude white kids and talk about being Mexican? But it's racist for white kids to get together and talk about being white. Like, we want to talk about, you know, like lederhosen and bagpipes and all kinds of, you know.
You guys see the latest episode of Friends?
Friends and
Good old lederhosen. Should have just fucking. Can we start it as the lederhosen and bagpipes club? So
but
just-
only accept white people.
Just, I mean, like, I don't think anyone not white would apply. You know.
But if they did, dude, no.
Yeah,
Because I couldn't go be in Maya, Mexican American Youth of America, dude. I couldn't get in there.
racially excluded.
Wasn't nobody inviting me to the fucking Latino student union meetings and shit. I didn't even get the flyers. They knew just looking at me that I wasn't going to get the flyers.
Bastards.
So, fuck them.
The CCC will rise again.
You got a turkey witch.
Yeah, with hamburger buns because I didn't see any actual bread.
Caucasian Culture Club.
Dude, we can have a meeting of the Caucasian Culture Club right now. Ashley's eating a leftover turkey witch, dude, with mashed potatoes and gravy
Welcome
and
to the CCC,
I
baby.
couldn't find the gravy, but mayo.
Caucasian Culture Club.
yeah. We just founded it. I tried to found it in high school, but I almost got expelled for it. But now nobody can expel me.
You're expelled.
Caucasians don't have a culture. I disagree, sir. Caucasian history is rich with cultural
Well, it's a lot of
landmarks.
different cultures.
Without Caucasians, there would be no Beethoven, no Einstein. Eh?
Caucasian Culture Club.
Do 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 do.
If you're hungry, that's because you didn't eat your food that's been out there for hours. Like a little retard.
It's your problem.
Like a retarded man. CCC equals choking on colored cock. That's racist, sir. We are just a group of people wanting to discuss the Caucasian culture. And you are trying to make it out like it's the KKK or something.
We're not
It's the
KKK, we're
CCC.
CCC. KKK is racist. The Caucasian Culture Club.
We have nothing against other races, and we encourage them to create their own clubs to discuss their culture. You know?
Do we have any tobacco out here happening?
Mm-mm. We do not.
Caucasian Culture Club. Where it's all right to be white.
No, dude, we can't go that far with it. You just gotta stand on, like, you know, the cultural principle. We have a culture. And we should be allowed to peaceably assemble and discuss it. Oh, you disgusting race baiters in here. Dinor, you're a fucking insane person. Should have been called European History Club. There are Caucasians, sir, that have a very rich history outside of Europe.
Yeah. Not to mention, you know, not all Europeans are Caucasian.
That is true.
This is for Caucasians.
Not all Caucasians are European, and not all Europeans are Caucasians, sir. Thanks for trying.
Besides, CCC is a way better acronym.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Can you open a Southern California chapter of the CCC? Good luck. Best of luck. You have my blessing. Unless something horrible happens to you, and then I'll disavow knowledge.
I had nothing to do with it.
That was just a joke.
What an idiot. Took it literally.
Confederate Culture Club. See? Once again, your race baiting disgusts me.
Not all white people are Confederate.
Now, of course, as part of the Caucasian Culture Club, we may discuss the culture of the Confederacy.
Yeah.
And what it was like for Caucasians during that time, but not based around the Confederacy, sir. My face disgusts you? Well, shit, let me get a better light then. So I want you to puke your fucking guts out. All over your fucking shitty little cell phone. Just Sorry, that was really uncalled for.
No.
Caucasian Culture Club. Best club ever.
You're in high school and you're thinking about asking a girl out, but she's a Jehovah's Witness. Should you do it? I mean, if you want to get laid, no. Like, the Jehovah's Witnesses I knew were all pretty devout. It's pretty insular and shit. I don't even think you can hang out with a... Like, you can't even date a Jehovah's Witness if you're not a Jehovah's Witness, dude. You want to go through all that shit?
Mormon. They want to stay within their people.
I'm pretty sure it's Jehovah's Witnesses, too. They don't celebrate shit. They don't have birthday parties. They don't have fucking... They don't do Thanksgiving. They don't do any of that celebration shit.
Celebrations for heathens.
You want that shit, dude? Like, even if there was a chance that you could slide up in that pussy, like, there's a certain amount of bullshit hurdles that I will jump over to get into a pussy. And, like, not getting a birthday, not having Christmas, that's one of that. I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not running that race. But you do what you want.
Too far.
Corrupt her. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could try going with that angle, but that's probably just going to get you a bunch of static from her family.
That would be really hard unless if she already kind of wanted to leave and if you have an out for her. Like, if you're still, like, in high school or college living with your parents, if she can't get away from her parents to leave the religion, then, like, there's no point even trying to go that route.
Yep. You're kind of fucked, dude.
Kind of not fucked, really.
Yeah, you need to find yourself a good, like, lapsed Christian girl to fall in love with. Those are the ones. Do you know where I can find that video where Ryby jerks off Brett Keane? No, I don't. But thank you for the $5. When I was growing up, my neighbors were Jehovah's, and man, those kids looked so disappointed on Christmas. I bet they did.
Well, they won't be disappointed when they're up in heaven with Jesus.
You hooked up with a Jehovah's Witness once. She was really nice. Not sure how the people view homosexual. I'm sure they're nice people, but I'm just saying. We're talking about the hurdles. Maybe there are some Jehovah's out there that are, you know, Jehovah in the streets and Jeho in the sheets or whatever. I don't know how you do it.
That should be a shirt.
Yeah. Jehovah in the streets, Jeho in the sheets. Wait, Jehovah in the streets, just Jehovah in the sheets. Whatever. Oh. Work on one. It wasn't my best. Thanks, Ben, for being the critic of my rambling, incoherent thoughts. Work on that rambling, incoherent nonsense a little more. It wasn't the best of your rambling incoherency. All right, I'll try.
Oh, in the streets. I love it.
Am I a hipster or a hobo? I'm a hipster hobo, dude. I'm a hobo hipster.
Man, that's the harshest one. Okay.
Say a small one.
I'll try. It's hard with this thing, though.
I'm a Catholic, and a lot of the girls I used to go to school with at the Catholic school. Yeah, Catholics are a different story. If he'd asked me, like, there's a Catholic girl I want to date, because they've got all, yeah, dude, Catholic girls. Fucking Frank Zappa wrote a whole song about Catholic girls,
You
dude.
must see Catholic high school girls in trouble.
Catholic girls with the tiny little mustache.
Little mustache?
Yeah, because a lot of them are Italian.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow. Racism.
That was true.
I didn't write it.
Racism against the town. You sang it, dude.
Don't judge me.
You sang it. You're a bad person.
Oh. That makes more sense.
Catholic girls in the rectory
Weird spit on
basement.
her.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Father Riley's a fairy, but it don't
Spit
bother
from his
Mary.
vape accumulates on his beard. It just goes everywhere.
Yummy.
I just keep waiting for the current pope to say that butt fucking is okay. I want him to change that about the church.
But the fucking is okay.
I'm pretty sure that most Catholics like that.
They use it like fucking birth control, dude. Because they're not allowed to wear condoms and shit.
You can just even be like, look, I was talking to God yesterday, and God let something slip. He's like, you know, God really told me, like, look, you know, I don't really care about the whole butt fucking thing. So, just passing it on to you guys. To super chat.
Yeah. Oh. Do I stand with the DPRK against the U.S.? No. Not really. I mean, I don't really stand with either of them. I don't want them to fight. I just want the DPRK to shut the fuck up and be the DPRK and quit with the missile bullshit. And I want us to quit poking them.
DPRK. Caucasian Culture Club.
Yep. Nobody from the DPRK allowed in the Caucasian Cold Club anyway.
They're the wrong color.
Yep.
It's time us white people had a space of our own.
Yep.
In the Caucasian Culture Club. Tired of being oppressed.
It's pretty fucked up that you almost got in trouble for that.
There was a fucking meeting. They we had a first meeting with them. We did kind of what I've been doing in here, like just a ridiculous double standard. That meeting ended. What convinced me to drop it was they got my drama teacher to come tell me. They knew that was the key. She was like, look, you got to stop this shit. I don't disagree with you. I do think it's silly, but there are going to be accusations of racism and shit, and the school board is going to do something about it, and you guys are going to end up getting expelled for a joke. It's like, okay. Plan scrapped then.
Chelsea,
Yes.
you're joining the Caucasian Culture Club.
I didn't protest.
Come here. You have to join the Caucasian Culture
You
Club.
need to take your stupid DNA test.
Do you want to take it right now?
I just ate. Had to wait half an hour.
What time is it?
I don't know. Take a picture of it.
Time to get ill.
Can he vape 30 minutes
Try to get my
before
whole
it?
body in there.
Probably
Your
not.
whole body?
Yeah.
You probably have to stop
Really
vaping for
dumb.
half an hour to take the test.
Do I?
Maybe.
Sure enough.
Because I think it's.
But I can't even inhale without the vape anymore.
Uh-huh.
I take one breath every 30 seconds or so.
Okay.
Yep.
What's
Exactly
Brett
what
Keen's
we're doing.
What's Brett Keen's favorite sex acts? Waterhead?
Oh.
I get it.
You're like, oh yeah. Ha ha ha.
I see what you did there. Tee hee hee. LOL. Is Ashley a weeaboo? Yes. She calls herself a weeaboo.
Mm-hmm.
Self-proclaimed weeb, it says, dude.
Yeah.
Right on your Twitter profile.
I know.
Self-proclaimed weeb.
I know.
I know.
Weeb is a little bit different than weeboo.
It is?
Yeah, man.
What?
If you want to go deep into it, it is.
What?
Yeah,
Weeb is just another way of saying weeaboo.
I know. It's okay. You don't have to understand.
So this proves that you're a weeaboo, dude.
Yeah, when you start making like weird distinctions, like just shortening a word does not change its meaning.
But it has changed a little.
A tard and a retard are not the same.
Yeah.
Okay? There is a subtle but important distinction.
Did you hear about the channels going down for 10 hours or so? I heard about it last night right as I was falling asleep. I saw that, I guess, amongst a couple of other people, Repsian's channel got banned.
Conan O'Brien's channel.
Was down for a while. Yeah, so apparently there was some glitch in the fucking YouTube bullshit.
Keemstar, iDubbbz too.
Yeah, a bunch of big name.
A bunch of big name channels and Repsian.
Yep. Ouch, dude. That was mean, TJ.
I'm sorry. I'm a mean person. What can I do?
Stop licking yourself.
I can't believe that you also tried to get him to snort those peppercorns, dude.
That was fucked up.
How is he gonna snort a whole peppercorn up his nose, TJ, you sadistic fuck? But anyway, I guess it's all been handled now. Everybody's back.
Yeah.
YouTube glitch, whatever. I just don't want to get on the bad side of iDubbbz ever. I just want to stay away from iDubbbz. You know what I mean? I'll stay in my
You
lane.
told me the other day that iDubbbz is a stupid faggot and you hate him.
No, that was you, TJ.
I remember you saying that. I was like,
You were
"Man,
passed
I
out on the
wish
couch."
That iDubbbz bitch had come at me, man. I wish that son of a bitch had the balls.
See,
to take
iDubbbz
me.
is smart enough to know that you're the one saying these things, TJ. And he'll come after you, and he'll end you, TJ.
Cool.
He's the career ender, dude. iDubbbz gets in your head, man. He gets in your head and finds your most fucking deepest, darkest fears. and he just puts them in front of you while you know the audience is laughing the whole way, dude.
Damn. Brutal.
He did it to fucking Leafy is Here, dude. That's why that kid's channel never fucking recovered. iDubbbz came along and made an entire video about his weak chin.
Hey,
Damn.
no.
Because Leafy, like, he found a bunch of poses where Leafy's, like, posing with his chin covered and shit. Covering his chin all the time, dude. He just zeroed in on the chin.
Damn.
And it was over.
Brutal. Brutal.
It was over.
Hey, Dinor. Stupid faggot.
I don't like one of my chins.
Paul, do you think us being older, we got to witness the last great era of music in the 90s? No. No. Everything is cyclical. Even music. So, you know, we're starting to hear, like, 80s synth shit coming back, which is a sign that, you know, we're back in the 80s. There will be a resurgence of, like, kind of grunge type rock and roll. It might be a little different, but it'll be back, dude. It'll be back someday. No, I don't know. I kind of feel like we've been in the disco era for a long time. I feel like that modern music is pretty analogous to disco music in terms of its just kind of meaninglessness, and it's all based on a beat. You know what I mean?
And dancing and
having
time.
fun, and yeah, like that's the kind of prevailing music. And I think that you're gonna start seeing more and more of this kind of like new wavy sounding music, which is already out there in a big way. TJ and I, you played that song for me.
Yep, that was
the other day.
What's that called?
Empire of the Sun.
That was
Way to go.
Empire of the Sun.
Yeah, Empire of the Sun, Way to Go, which is a total 80s ballad. It's a total 80s new wave song. So, you know, like that just, you know, that type of stuff is going to become popular again. And then, you know, the reaction to that more synthesized type of music.
I'm not really starting to see a recovery in mainstream shit, but I'm starting to see some things crack the lower levels of the mainstream that actually have substance.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
There's
rumblings of something more exciting coming, I think.
Yep.
We'll see.
You know, people eventually every era has to have its music. Every generation has to have its music. So people are very fickle about what they want in music, and it mutates and becomes different things a lot.
They want to differentiate themselves from what came before.
So,
right
you
now,
know.
the answer to that seems to be this horrible mumble rap, which is probably the worst thing ever musically created.
Yup.
The singing, too.
Who? Yup.
No, it's more like,
Who?
it's like...
Yup. Yeah, I know. That's just how they start.
It's like, knock it off. That doesn't sound good.
That's just how they start, though, with that yeah shit.
Yeah.
It's always like some real low-key beat, like boom, 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 boom. And they're like, yup, yup.
Yep.
Sometimes the beat even sounds good, and then they start rapping, and you're like, God damn it.
That has happened so many times.
Like, sometimes I'll turn some on, like, man, it's got a nice little groove to it. And then
Yeah.
they start rapping, it's like, somebody, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What is that?
My nigga be mobbing all day. I'm from the city of Miami. You know them niggas down there don't play. It's like, oh, get out of here, please.
Go away.
Can we get gangster rap back, please? Can you start hating each other and stop talking about how rich you are and how you mob all day with bitches that don't play and shit? Nobody cares.
It's horrible.
Well, I guess people do care. That's true.
Yeah, like literally hundreds of millions of people care, but we don't, so no one does.
I love gangster rap, man. I love that fucking 80s and 90s
rap
shit.
Make me feel a little threatened, you know?
It used to be a dangerous thing.
Now I feel like, now when I listen to a rap song, I feel like, what are they trying to do? Fucking put me to sleep?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. It's time for you to go to sleep. Put your head down on the pillow. What? Put your head down on the pillow. What?
I mean,
Start
like-
to counting in sheep. What?
They also do the complete opposite and
What?
rap / sing as if their teeth are closed the whole time
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
and like mumble.
I just don't get it, dude.
You don't
They
get it
sound
because
like
you're
they're,
white and you're not meant to fucking
They
get
sound
it.
like they're
Yeah.
like high, like half asleep on the couch.
Ugh. Fuck.
The harsh light of reality shines upon Paul.
It's horrible. God. Oh, that's so nice. I knew you were a vampire. Dude, I'm way too fat to be a vampire. I guess there would be fat vampires, though, if vampires were real.
Dude, there's a book called Fat White Vampire Blues that's about a New Orleans vampire who's fat as fuck because of everyone around is eating all this rich Creole food all the time.
That's awesome, dude.
So he gets fat and he's just like depressed and he just kind of sits around and.
Wow, maybe I am a vampire.
Dude, if there's a movie, you gotta try to get cast.
That's pretty cool.
Fat White Vampire Blues.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There is a fat vampire in Blade, too. He's, like, hooked up to, like, some machine that just feeds him
Yeah, Pearl.
blood. Yeah. Wow.
They actually cut a scene where there was like a bunch of like dead children, like a big pile of dead children in Pearl's fucking facility or whatever.
See, why'd they cut that? That would have been so awesome.
Yeah, and also it justifies her like burning him and shit.
Yeah.
Like, because it seemed like, man, that was kind of uncalled for. It's just kind of this fat tub of shit. I mean,
Like,
it's
why do we
disgusting.
not? Why do we shy away from making villains do horrible things?
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I just watched this thing today about how all this shit was like cut from adaptations and shit. Like, one of them was they were talking about there was a scene cut from The Road where there was a bunch of cannibals eating a baby and they cut it.
That's in the
It was
book.
Too disgusting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was stuff that was in the book that was cut from the film adaptations.
see, people's like little
And it's like, man, fuck
sensibilities,
that shit. You
dude.
fucking pussies. I
Like,
wanna
that's
see
the
them eat a
point of
baby.
having that scene, is that, like, people think it's horrible. It shows the depths that people sink to when everything fucking falls apart. Like, that's the whole point of it
And
happening.
there's like an insane.
It's supposed to disgust you.
There's an insane preponderance of things that were cut from the movie version of American Psycho.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I still think American Psycho is a brilliant movie.
No, it is.
But,
But like, there was a lot of depraved shit that just didn't end up in the movie,
yeah.
which sucks because it would have been cool.
Man. Ashley, George Costanza loves you.
Oh,
I don't know why he's
thank you.
I don't know why he's here. Cuz like you'd think that he'd have other things to do being on that popular show for so long, but George Costanza is here. And I can tell it's him because the picture next to him is George. It's him. It's obvious. I mean, you guys can look when he goes by.
Yeah. Who?
Well, the show's been canceled for a while. He's got nothing better to do anymore.
Who? What show?
Seinfeld.
What? Seinfeld, yeah.
Oh.
He was, he was the like nerdy little bald friend on Seinfeld.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the actual character's name is George Costanza.
No, he's a real person. George Costanza. He's in here.
Right. Yeah.
A fictional character couldn't come in here, so. And a troll wouldn't be able to get a picture of George Costanza like that. Paul, I have nothing to do, so recommend a movie for you. Okay.
The Mist.
Dude, watch some, and you can tell me in the comments, I'll watch for you if you've seen them all, but I'm always trying to get more people to watch David Lynch. I'm trying to get TJ to watch David Lynch movies with me. Watch Mulholland Drive. Or,
Watch Wishmaster 2.
yeah, that's what I'll be watching. I'll be watching 3 and 4 tonight. Fuck me. There's actually a lot of funny shit about him, though. A lot of weird things that can be analyzed, like the rules that he has to abide by. You know what I mean? Or constantly seem to be changing. At least
I'm
2
sure they
in.
change anymore. I'm sure they change more in the third and fourth movies.
You know what? And if you want to really try a weird movie that I feel you'll really like, there's a movie called Bug, and it's adapted from a play. It's got Ashley Judd in it. She's actually really good. So if you're not an Ashley Judd fan, don't run from it. It's called Bug. It's really weird, but really cool.
Alien Resurrection.
Alien Resurrection. Fuck off, dude. No.
Alien Resurrection.
No!
Get that Sigourney Weaver, Winona Ryder, weird lesbian subtext going.
Yeah. Man,
yeah.
I want to watch Bug now. Oh.
You get to watch Wishmaster 3 instead. Just as good.
It's a good substitute.
I wonder what Wishmaster 3 has on IMDb.
Probably, I don't know, like 2 stars, maybe 3.
Let's see. I'm gonna find out.
I don't know, dude. The arc of the series is a little weird right now because the second one I think was a way better movie than the first. Just in terms of shit to talk about.
Wishmaster 3, Beyond the Gates of Hell.
Which is weird for them to call because Wishmaster 2 is all about how he's not from hell. Like the main characters are trying to treat him like he's a demon all the time, and he completely humiliates them because of it. So, but now I guess he's beyond the gates of hell, even though he was like kind of the force that was saying like, I'm not, like, even if there is a hell, that's not where I'm from. I am something else.
Well, now he is.
So now he's going beyond the gates of hell. Yeah.
Wishmaster 2, Evil Never Dies.
Yeah. That one was interesting.
Yeah, that one at least got a 5 on IMDb.
Yeah.
This one gets a 3.6.
It's a little higher than I thought it'd be. What's the last one get? What's it's Wishmaster
the Prophecy
Yeah.
Fulfilled.
And that, I guess it's hopeful because the prophecy is really the driving thing behind the Wishmaster. He's always telling people complete the prophecy. Cuz he has to collect a bunch of souls, and then the person that released him has to make 3 wishes, and then he can invade.
That one has 4 on IMDb, so that's a little higher up.
What I'm hoping that is that like early in the movie, somebody just makes all the 3 wishes and the fucking demons invade. If they do that movie, this might end up being a completely inverted fucking what the fuck happened. If it just builds to an amazing, it's not going to. It's going to be horrible.
They had the budget to do an amazing demon invasion of Earth storyline.
There are, well, whatever. Any movie recommendations for someone who hates almost every movie in existence? Yeah, just get a camcorder and film yourself sitting in a chair watching TV for hours. And then plug that into the VCR and watch that. You could, give it a name too. The Life of a Soulless Lizard or some shit. Ethan Klein ruined vaping. Okay. It still works for me, so he didn't ruin my vape. Pronounce these letters. O with an umlaut and A with an umlaut over it. Oo and ah. O and R. I don't know what the fuck, dude. Who cares?
Pronounce them, Paul.
You fucking Germanic people with your umlauts and shit. Get out of here.
Always complain about English, but we don't have that stupid shit.
English is probably the best language to make the universal standard language. At least base it on English.
Yeah, babe.
I think if our letters had little end hairs on top of them, it would probably be less confusion on how to pronounce words.
Maybe. But who cares about that? We want confusion.
This is the land of confusion.
I really think it is.
I haven't seen Stephen King Gerald's Game on Netflix. I watched 1922, and it was I felt that way about the way I feel about most Stephen King movie adaptations. It was It was alright. Had some interesting stuff in it, but so I don't know. Like 2017, yeah, it was alright. Parts of it anyway. Parts of it were just unwatchably horrible. I could see the bones there. Like that's kind of like what being as far away from the whole it thing as I am now, and having kind of molded over in my head. I think the thing that pisses me off the most is that people were willing to settle. And I think a lot of it was due to the fact that people just didn't know what it was based on and went there and saw a scary clown movie. And I saw the bones of a good movie in that film, but it didn't get there, and people liked it anyway. Just encourages more shit like that to happen. Everybody right now is trying to fucking adapt some thing that people are moderately aware of in the culture and make it big and bombastic and high fucking budget so they can land another it.
More it, more it.
What about all this nuance and subtlety and character development? Cut it out! Put more clown dancing in there. We need to have him do the Cotton-Eyed Joe.
I noticed he calls himself Pennywise the dancing clown, but you never see him do no dancing. What the fuck is that?
Let him do a dance.
Throw in a dancing sequence. Goddamn. I want him to do a little jig, a little spooky clown jig. It's about goddamn bloody fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this whole like sex scandal shit will make room for some new ideas in Hollywood.
That's about the only silver lining I can see.
You know, like Uma Thurman has stuff to say about Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, but why is she Corey Feldmaning it? Like, why doesn't she is, dude?
She's not saying it because she's angry. And she somebody asked her, like, what? What was that doing? So yeah, somebody asked her about it, like, on the red carpet or something. I don't know. And like, she was just fuming inside. You could see like her rage.
Well, I don't know what this is doing. Okay. I don't know what I was doing. The stream pauses for 1 or 2 seconds and we lose 28 people immediately. Attention spans are dog shit.
It takes a while for all the things to start going again.
I guess that's true. Oh, man. Attention spans, man.
But yeah. So obviously she was going to say something, but...
I just don't know why. Like, okay, so if she's too angry to say what she wants to say, I can totally get that. Mm-hmm. Totally justified. What you don't do is go like, I've got some crazy shit to say about Harvey Weinstein and his cabal of shit fucks. But I'm not going to say it because I'm too mad. That's just dumb. That's what I call the Corey Feldman. Quit Corey Feldmaning and just say it. Or don't. But yeah. I think that like Hollywood is going to get shaken up really hard by this. And I think that may not end up being a good thing, but there's a chance that it ends up being a good thing. I mean, if it gets filled with like Puritans and shit, like the people that are prosecuting this like constant fucking war against the establishment, like if it's going to be like No more blood, no more violence against anybody, none of this man shit. If it turns into that, we're doomed, man. We're going to be watching 28 Dresses 8. It's going to be terrible, dude. But there's a good chance that maybe it'll open the door to people who have bold and new concepts of whatever gender they are and don't have the propensity to wangle their dick at people.
All the great artists wangle their dick.
Nah, dude. Not every great artist in history is a dick wangler, TJ.
Every last one.
No. No.
Every
You wangle your dick at me,
solitary
Paul.
last one.
Well, yeah, I wangle my dick at you because we're in a relationship, and you have
never
tacitly
asked for
agreed
it.
to have my dick wangling happen.
It was rape.
Oh shit! See, I'm fucked.
You're doomed. Cinema for Cynics is canceled.
Fuck, man, I'm fired.
Dick wangling piece of shit.
I wangled my dick. Time to die. Okay. What an ominous thing to type into somebody's chat.
Time to die. Okay. Rock on. You do you.
Somebody asked me earlier if I'd ever sexually harassed anybody at work. I've never copped a feel or grabbed anybody, but I've told salty jokes at work and shit. So is that like,
Like what?
you know what I mean?
Depends on what it is, I guess.
Like, if the environment at work is people are joking about something. Like, for example, there was a girl that worked at Starbucks at a time when I was just like a shift lead, and she came in late one day, and she, like, told me that it was her period. She had horrible cramps and shit.
Yeah.
And somebody else, one of the other girls started joking with her about the period. And then it became like a thing that we joked about during fucking morning service between us
Periods?
over the headsets. Yeah. And it wasn't like gross. It was just like we were making jokes about her period.
Yeah. Okay.
I would be, instead of asking her for like a latte, I would be like, hey, are you too crampy to make me a latte right now? Or you're gonna be okay? So am I fucked forever if that chick like comes back later? She's like, well, I was an employee at the Starbucks. Paul mercilessly ridiculed my period.
At the time, I thought it was funny, but then I realized later that it was an assault against femininity.
I would do like, this one, you remember this lady's cappuccino. She likes, you gotta get the foam really bloated. She likes a lot of foam, you know what I mean? You want to get really bloaty foam, so make sure it's extra foamy, all right? I'm fired, dude, 100%. My life is over. I'll be a pariah forever. You are fucked, buddy.
That just sickens me to even work with someone who said those things.
Yeah, can I get a crampuccino?
Wow, you're just compounding it now.
All right, on this order, I got 2 caramel macchiatos and a big glass of cranberry juice for you-know-who. Because, I don't know. I don't think it went that far. I'm just trying to think of better ways. We'd all expect just what we'd expect from an alt-right website.
Started the Caucasian Culture Club near the school.
Yeah, man. What a racist. Crampberry juice.
Long history of racism and sexism.
Yeah.
It's really just disgusting.
Cranberry cucciato.
What?
Whatever, chat. Get out of here, you.
What are you doing?
Oh, man. Dude, I kind of got sexually harassed at work.
Yeah.
There was a girl, her nickname was Bernie. I think Bernadette or whatever, something. And she was like the horniest, and she looked like she was just not, she was a mess from head to toe. She's not a hyper attractive woman, but she was the horniest chick ever. And she hit up every dude at my Starbucks. She came over to my house one time. Like, knocked on the door and was trying to put, like, so I was sexually harassed at work, dude. You know, can I file a complaint, dude? Can I file a complaint?
Wait, she came to your home, though.
She came to my home? Well, yeah, that was another place that it happened, but it just was constant.
Oh.
And she was dirty about it, too. Like, she never did an earshot of a customer, but, like, if a customer wasn't around, it was just gross. But I didn't care. It didn't ruin my work environment.
I've been catcalled a couple times, and like I've had my hair touched without people asking a lot since I've turned it pink.
That's gross.
But there was this one time where it was really creepy in Seattle, like on the escalator down into the bus area.
Yeah.
Like some guy comes up behind me and like he starts like talking and like asking like how my day was, and then he like touched my hair.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's creepy shit.
It was really creepy. It was one of those things where like he acted like he knew me.
Oh.
Okay.
What does Dinor's breath now? Let me get a good whiff. Come on. Kind of like a
Ass.
kind of like rotten fruit, maybe.
Damn, Dinor.
Like just like a hint of that sourness that comes with that rotten fruit.
Give him kisses. Go give daddy kisses. Give daddy kisses.
Mm-mm. I don't want no kisses from him.
Yeah, you do.
It's like your breath doesn't smell. Oh.
Yeah. Good boy, Dinor.
The dog show. I know. He's just taken over the show. What do you want to talk about, Dinor? What's been on your mind? Anything? Tell me. Tell me about it. Oh. You want more dog treats? Okay. Well, that's a good conversation starter. Dinor wants dog treats. Dinor wants attention. Like, oh, Dinor. When I say his name, he just... There's a word that I'm gonna say, and the word is Dinor. There's a word that everyone loves, and the word is Dinor. Buddy. Where are my balls? I had them cut out, dude. I had them taken. I snatched your nuts right out of their sack, and they're gone. Forever. I'm not lying. I'm telling the God's honest truth. I had a doctor snatch your nuts, right out of the sack. You don't even remember it because they put you to sleep before they did it. So But you remember one day you had nuts, and then the next day you woke up and you had nuts, and I told you, oh, don't worry, it happens to all of us. They'll come back. No. I had them snatched right out of the sack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, son. Can you forgive me for snatching your nuts out of the sack?
He doesn't know what's going on at all.
It's not that I don't love you. It's that I just couldn't imagine ever wanting to unleash another one of you on the planet. And the only way to make sure that never happens is to snatch your nuts out of the sack.
He lays down like defeated.
Nut snatch, woo, every day I be perpetrating that nut sack. Oh, Paul has reproductive fitness envy. Yeah, dude, I just want to destroy the balls of everyone around me because mine don't work right. Paul's like the tooth fairy, but with nuts. Yeah, dude. I'll come snatch your nuts out of the sack, but I'll leave you $1 under your pillow. The nut fairy, dude. That'd be a great B horror movie, dude. The nut fairy. I love it. If you're ever sleeping and you wake up with a yawn and you find yourself $1, check your nuts. They might be gone. The nut fairy visits thee. Snatch. Got to be a scene where the nut fairy snatches the nuts out and plays dice with them. I'm a meanie. I'm a villain in a B horror movie. I'm the nut snatcher. I'm supposed to be a meanie. You sensitive pussies. See, that's the problem. That's why they gotta cut out the pile of babies in Pearl's fucking lair and shit. Because there's people like you like, oh, he's so mean. No shit. It's a giant bloated vampire. I'm the nut snatcher, murderer. I'm a lyrical gangster. Let's see. I see a dinosaur behind you, Paul. Yeah, he's right here. He's. They call me the nut burglar. Still loving like me.
Quiet. There's people outside.
Get down.
Dinosaur.
Bork.
It's okay. Do you see how nobody else is alarmed?
I'm alarmed.
Well, except TJ.
I'm terrified.
Sensitive pussy.
Petrified. Horrified. Hey.
Dinosaur. Stop it.
All right, well, I've had enough of you. Good night.